All right, let's dive into a really cool linguistic puzzle. It's The Secret, hiding right in plain sight, and it revolves around just 850 words. But it all starts with just one of them. Yeah, this word right here, apparatus. Now, if you look it up in the Simple English Wiktionary, it says its main meaning is a complex machine or instrument. Okay, sounds pretty straightforward, right? Maybe a little technical, but it's not a word you've never heard before. But hold on. There are literally hundreds of thousands of words in English. So why this one? Why are we zeroing in on apparatus? What's so special about it? Well, to figure that out, we've got to dig a little deeper into our source material because there's a clue. And trust me, it changes everything. It's one of those things that's super easy to just glance over, just a little note on the page. But that little note, it's the key to this whole puzzle. You ready? And there it is, straight from the source. Apparatus is on the Basic English 850 list. Whoa. So all of a sudden, this word isn't just a word anymore. It's part of something bigger, a system, and a really, really specific and small system. And that number, that's the core of this whole thing. 850. Not 85,000, not even 8,500, just 850 words. That's it. And they were supposedly chosen to do the work of the entire English language. So how is that even possible? And why would anyone do that? Okay, so what is this secret list? Well, it's a concept called basic English. And honestly, it's this really fascinating idea. This attempt to make language way simpler, much clearer, and just accessible to pretty much everyone. The goal was actually pretty straightforward. Create a version of English with a super small vocabulary, but one that could still get complex ideas across. It was designed for things like international communication, for teaching, for anyone who just needs to make a point without having to dive into a giant dictionary. Which, of course, brings us right back to where we started. In a list of only 850 supposedly basic words, why on earth would you include a four-syllable beast like apparatus? Well, the answer is all about how versatile it is. See, apparatus isn't just a one-trick pony. It can mean a specific, complex machine, sure, but it can also mean a whole group of tools. And this is the really important part, it can mean an entire system of things that work together to get something done. Think about the phrase, the apparatus of government. It's not one machine, it's the whole system. And that's the real genius behind basic English. It's not about choosing the simplest words, it's about choosing the most useful words. Apparatus is like a Swiss Army knife. It's a multi-tool. It's a really hardworking word that can take the place of tons of others. And that's how you can express big, complex ideas with just a handful of words. It's funny. You can actually think of basic English itself as an apparatus, right? It's a collection of tools, those 850 words. It's a system with its own simple grammar rules. And it's all designed to achieve a specific goal, clear, universal communication. It all just clicks into place, doesn't it? So let's zoom out for a second to the big picture, because this isn't just some fun little language game. The whole idea behind basic English, it brings up a really important question about how we all communicate right here, right now. Just think about your own day. We are constantly flooded with information, with jargon, with just noise. The people who created basic English, they thought that a smaller, more precise set of tools could help us cut through all that static. But here's the question I want to leave you with. Is simplicity really the answer? Could a vocabulary of just 850 words actually make us better, clear communicators? Or does it just limit how deep we can go with our ideas? What do you think?